Affordable quality microphones. There are a lot of different microphones out there, but tonight I'm going to be showcasing a few of Fifine's affordable quality microphones. Fifine makes great sounding and quality microphones, and no, they did not sponsor me to do this. I just have a lot of Fifine microphones, and I would like to show you the differences between a few and show you the sound quality that you can get from a Fifine microphone. Right now I'm on the Fifine AM8 and I'm using XLR mode. This microphone is dope for XLR mode, and as you guys can see, when you have it hooked up to USB mode, you also can get the RGB light. And this is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. Let me know what you think. So there are only two different XLR microphones I'm going to be showcasing. So this is, again, the Fifine AM8. Next, I'm going to do another microphone, the Fifine K688, and it is the second XLR microphone from Fifine that I own. After that, we're going to just be doing USB microphones. So let it be known that if you want to do XLR mode, you need some type of mixer or sound card. I have my trusty Zoom PodTrack P4, and it is what I use. And one of the differences between XLR and USB mode is the power, the gain. You can get a lot more gain from an XLR mic, but over the time of me using microphones, I have come to find out that it's not that big of a deal if you're going to be using some type of editing software like CapCut or anything, whatever you want to edit with. If you're going to be using some type of editing software, the power and gain is not that big of a deal. I find myself a lot of times cutting my microphone down when I do the editing from my XLR because sometimes it can be too powerful. So again, that's just one of the things that I've noticed with XLR versus USB. So let's go to the next mic. This is the Fifine K688, and I used this microphone at the beginning of my YouTube career when I first got XLR, and I love this microphone. Of course, this is a standard XLR microphone. It also has USB mode, but it doesn't have the lights. So this is what it sounds like in XLR mode. It also allows you to plug your headphones into the back of the microphone too. But this is what it looks like. Looks pretty good, right? This is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. Now you guys have seen the two different XLR microphones from Fifine. You've seen what they look like and sound like. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to switch this one to USB mode, and everything after that is going to be from USB. All right, let's go to USB mode. Okay guys, so this is the audio from the Fifine K688, and this is one of the microphones that I first started out with, and I love the sound of the Fifine K688. One thing that I do like to point out that you can hear everything from the microphone. I can even hear the audio from my computer on my microphone. It's in USB mode and it sounds great, but you guys can be the judge of that. I do like the Fifine K688, and I guess I'm kind of biased because I started out my YouTube career with this microphone before you can get all the bells and lights on a microphone. But I do like the sound. I do think Fifine makes great USB microphones, and the sound is crazy. It's crazy. XLR usually sounds the best, but Fifine does a great job with that USB sound. So let me know what you guys think about the Fifine K688. How does it look? How does it sound? Let me know. So this is the Fifine AM8, and this is on USB mode. Earlier I had it on XLR mode with the USB cable plugged in so I can hear everything and still have it on XLR mode. That's one of the features that you will have to plug it into USB and XLR if you want to use everything that comes with this microphone, but this is how USB mode sounds. So tell me, how does my audio sound? A couple things to note about this microphone: it has the mute button on the top. On the Fifine K688, the mute button was on top also, and the knobs on this, the gain and the monitoring knobs, are on the bottom of the microphone. That's how you cut it up and cut it down while you're in USB mode, and that's perfect for people that are actually streaming and things like that. You can mute it, cut it up and down while you're streaming. And of course, the nice RGB lights. Those are a few differences between this mic and the Fifine 688, mainly the lights and where the knobs are placed. The knobs are placed on the back of the microphone on the 688, but they definitely look different. When it comes to looks, it's all about the user, the person buying the mic. Which one looks the best, the Fifine AM8 or the Fifine K688? All depends on you. Do you want the RGB lights and XLR and USB, or do you want to have just the XLR mic? Or are you noticing a big difference in sound? Like I said, that's why I'm doing this video. You can see for yourself, run it back and compare. Me personally, while we're still on the Fifine AM8, one of the big differences is how the mic is shaped. So for me to have XLR and USB plugged up, it's kind of hard to get my cords right. You know, the mic I usually have, the SE Dynacaster, it is perfect for all of this specific arm anyway. If you have an overhead arm like this, you know, the XLR cable is right there and it connects, and it kind of can look smooth, so I can run everything smooth. But this microphone, how it's shaped, you're gonna have, you know, your XLR cable coming up, and then it's gonna have this hang. It's gonna have this hang that you see right here, and don't really know unless you put your mic out of sight or kind of down low. And they do make a low profile arm specifically for this mic. I just seen it. Maybe that would be something to look into if you don't like all of this, you know, this extra cords and things hanging down. And usually, like I said, I use this microphone that doesn't have RGB lights, and the SE Dynacaster is pretty decent. This has been my go-to. This is what I use. But this one is a little bit more on the luxury side of things. So yeah, this is the SE Dynacaster, and it goes perfectly with the type of arm that I have. And I just say all of that to say this: if you are serious and you really want to look into getting the Fifine AM8 and you want it to look perfect, maybe you need to invest in that low profile arm that comes with it. Just food for thought. Let's go to the next mic. This is the Fifine K669 Pro, and this microphone is a bit different than the other two microphones. One of the things is this microphone has a cardioid pattern. The other microphones were dynamic microphones. Dynamic microphones block out a lot of the background noise a little better than the average cardioid microphone, but you guys should hear this microphone has no problem blocking out background noise. No problem. My room isn't treated and it sounds pretty good. Like I said, I haven't heard a bad microphone from Fifine. That's why I wanted to show you guys this video. All of their microphones are legit, especially if you are looking for that budgeted microphone. These microphones all are legit. So some of the features with this microphone, in the front, it does have a mute button. You can mute it from the front, and you guys can see it has a RGB theme, and you guys can tap the back of the microphone to change the colors, siphon through the different colors. White, and then it has one where it just keep going through the different colors. This microphone is pretty solid. Like I said, you can hear the sound. You guys let me know how my audio sounds, but I think it's pretty crisp, especially for one of these affordable microphones. You really can't go wrong. One of the things that this microphone doesn't have that the other microphones do have is the ability to listen to your audio on the mic. All right, so this just has a simple USB-C at the bottom. So I have to plug my headphones to my laptop, so I can't hear what's going on or how I sound right now, but I already know the quality of this microphone is pretty legit. Again, this is the Fifine K669 Pro. Let's go to the next one. Last but not least, the Fifine A6T. Man, some of the colors on this microphone really pop. I really like some of the colors on this microphone. This microphone sounds great. You guys tell me, how does my audio sound? A few features that this microphone has is, of course, the RGB setting, but one thing to note is you can't get it to stay on one. The siphon through is like preset on the microphone, so it's just gonna do that, go from color to color as you're talking. And on the bottom, it does have a gain. You can control your volume up or down. Of course, I always have my microphone turned all the way up when I'm using USB mode. And if you tap the microphone on the top, when it's out like that, that means your microphone is muted. All right, it has this little shock mount, but yeah, that's all the features that really come with it. But this microphone does come as a kit. So as a kit, you get the boom arm. So if you don't already have your own boom arm and you want a microphone and you're just starting out, this kit might do the trick for you. This might be a great gift to give someone. You know, if they don't have an arm, you have the boom arm and you have your first microphone. This microphone sounds pretty good, and anybody would be happy with this as their first microphone. So just remember that it is around, you know, holiday time. So if you're looking for an easy gift for someone, maybe this one, if they don't already have the arm set up. And something that I forgot to mention is that the Fifine K669 Pro does come with a little tripod stand, if you guys can see that. The A6T comes with a boom arm set. So there's slight differences, but the quality, the sound, you guys can hear it. All of these microphones so far should have sound good. So now that you've heard all of the different microphones, which one do you like the best? Or which one sounded the best? Was it the Fifine AM8, the XLR/USB microphone with RGB lights? This microphone has the bells and whistles, and it has the ability to go from XLR to USB. This can be a great microphone for those who want to try out XLR, for those that want USB, and you know, to get that look that you want. If you like the look of the mic, again, aesthetics is important. Or did you like the sound of the Fifine K688? This microphone also sounds great. The only thing that this microphone has that this doesn't is the RGB lights, and it's built a little different. So again, the aesthetics mean a lot to some people. So it's all about the aesthetics. Which one has more abilities and things like that? Of course, the AM8 does, but it depends on how, you know, the quality looks to you and what you like. It's noted that both of these microphones are pretty light also, so you won't have a problem with, you know, them being too heavy for whatever type of boom arm you have. These were the two dynamic microphones. Then we had the cardioid microphones from Fifine. All of these microphones, if you watch this video, you should know, sound great. I really didn't have to do too much editing to the sound of this video. All I did was match the volumes, but these microphones all do a great job of blocking background noise, and you know, the functionality is all about what you need. But the Fifine AM8 has the most features, so if I had to start from scratch and had to pick one of these microphones, to start out with, I would have started with the Fifine AM8. I'm sorry. My favorite microphone for a while was the Fifine K688, but this microphone has a lot more to offer and it sounds great. So those are my final thoughts. So hopefully this video helps you cipher through which one of these affordable quality microphones would be best for you. But they all sound good, so I don't think you can go wrong. I appreciate you guys checking me out. Peace.